Congratulations, you made it to video 4 of the Getting Started for Beginners Investors series. This video is all about figuring out what type of investor are you. And as you probably guessed in the title below, you saw buy and hold. That is going to be the bulk of the content of this video. However, if that's something that you're not maybe interested right off Jump Street, or maybe something that you don't want to get started doing first, I will offer a couple more investor strategies for you. That way you can find something that fits your style. Now, the type of investing we're going to cover in this video is obviously not an exhaustive list. Actually, I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can start investing. So again, this is not the end-all be-all. This is just a path to get you started with some different mindsets and strategies to get you in the game. All right, let's get into it. We're going to cover 3 ways to get you started in investing. So number 1, you can become what's called a day trader. A day trader is somebody that trades stocks daily, right? They're in, they're out, they make their profit. Hopefully they make their profit, and then they're on to the next one. The second thing, or the second way that you can get started in investing is real estate. That is another great way to make money, build wealth, and do all the great things that you want to do in investing. Now, these first 2, day trading and real estate investing, that's not the purpose of this video. However, if you are interested in exploring those topics, click the links below. I'll include some folks that I've been able to learn a lot from, and you can kind of get started on your journey if you think that's more of your personality or maybe where you'd like to start. Now, the bulk of this video, stick around if you're interested in buy and hold or value investing, or you may have heard a couple different names, because that is what we're going to get into right now. All right, number 3, value investing or buy and hold investing. I want to give you a name. And unless you've been living under a rock like Patrick from SpongeBob for the last couple of years, you know this person. His name is Warren Buffett. He is called the grandfather of value investing, or the poster child for buy and hold investing. And I think his results speak for themselves. He is in the top 3 richest folks in the world, worth a cool, I don't know, at the point you're watching this video, $85, $90 billion. And he's done this through investing, specifically buy and hold investing. And you know, that really related with me, and I like it for several different reasons. The first reason I really like it is for this term of compounding interest. Now, if you go back a couple videos when we started this series, I mentioned the term. However, I didn't get really deep into what that meant. And I think this is a great time to get into it. So to best explain what compounding is, imagine a snowball. And imagine if you were at the top of a mountain and you had this little snowball that you pushed down and let it continue to gain momentum, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And before you know it, you couldn't stop it. No one can stop it because it just continues to grow. Well, that is what compounding over a long period of time can do for your money. You start with a lump sum of money, you invest it, and continue to reinvest the money. So the principal, which is your starting investment, and all of the dividends that you're going to get from having that money work for you, you keep that parked in a vehicle for a certain period of time, and it just starts to grow and grow and grow. And before you know it, you have this compounding machine that is making money whether you're working, eating, sleeping, on vacation, what have you. Your money is working 24/7. And that is one of the biggest reasons I love buy and hold investing, because you let your money sit, and over time it works for you and just continues to build and build and build until you start generating wealth, riches, and all the things that you want for investing. The second reason I really love buy and hold investing, or value investing, however you want to say it, is for tax purposes, right? If you ever heard of capital gains, which I am not a lawyer, an accountant, or any of that stuff, so we're not going to get too deep in it, but basically the longer you hold your investments, they're taxed at a lower rate. So, you know, when you do day trading, you buy, sell, make a profit, you have to pay a higher tax or a higher percentage on those profits, rather than if you keep it into a stock, let's say, call it a year, the capital gains percent is a less percentage of your profit that you're paying tax on. The third reason I absolutely love buy and hold investing is because when you're buying and holding for the long term, you can research a company, understand what the business is, and invest in the business. You're not looking at charts and markets and what the economy's doing. You're looking at the business. Is it going to be around for the next 5, 10, 15 years? Are they profitable? Do they pay a dividend? Is the dividend growing? All of these crazy terms you can look at, and you're not so worried about the day-to-day fluctuation of the stock price. Because hear me clearly, the stock price will go up and down every single day that the market is open. And if you're constantly looking at that and worried about the price and freaking out when it goes down or getting really excited when it goes up, those are what's called unrealized gains or losses. Now we'll save that deep stuff for another video, but basically unrealized means that it's not real. You don't actually make money or lose money until you until you sell a position. So if it goes up, woo, awesome. If it goes down, it's not really a huge issue if you know what you got yourself into, because it's just a day-to-day fluctuation. So when you're looking at the long term, by the way you get wealthy in investing is buying low and selling high. You don't buy high and sell low. So value investing, a long term buy and hold, allows you to really understand the company, what you're putting your money into, and letting it play out over time. If the company's doing really great, if they're profitable, if their dividends are growing, guess what's going to happen for your investment? Over time, you're going to see this thing start to grow. And as you keep your money in this and you reinvest those dividends and you let that compound interest start to build, you're just going to have this massive snowball. So being able to research and understand what you're buying is also a really great reason to look into buy and hold investing. That way you're not so much worried about day to day. You can let your money work for you and you can sleep really well at night knowing you're in a sound investment. So these are just a few key reasons of why a buy and hold stock strategy is really great, can really help you become a great investor, and over time have some really, really great gains. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see in future videos exactly what you should be looking for when you're looking to make an investment in a company for a buy and hold or a long-term strategy. So if this is your first time watching a video on investing or getting started on investing, I encourage you to go back and watch the first 3 videos. You know, why investing is important, the first step to investing, and some really great resources that I recommended. And then obviously we find ourselves at video number 4, figuring out what type of investor you are. So this will be actually the last video of the Getting Started Investor series for now. So I hope this is some tremendous value for you. I'd love to see what you're learning and what you're applying to your investment portfolio. Drop some comments below or some questions or anything you'd like to know, and I'd love to connect and love to help you on your journey.